Anna into room number 1 for her experience. And coming up next, we have the Alchemist House, also known as Tahira. Vicky, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, so let's bring her to the stage.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tahira from the Alchemist House. I hope all is well. I've been bouncing around to the different rooms, and I just left a room where they were speaking on the solar eclipse and how it's creating eclipses or kind of like taking things away. And I don't know, I just feel called to share that if you should find yourself in a situation where there's something being taken away, it's all about perspective, right? So it's not necessarily being taken away, it's making space for something new to come in. And right now, with this partial solar eclipse being a new moon in Taurus, and Taurus being all about harmony, and it's just, and then we've got Aquarius, Saturn sitting in Aquarius, that's going to take place until about June 28th. So it's just the energy and the perspective. We're doing a lot of growing, and so journaling is really good right now so that you can see where you are now. And I assure you, you won't be there by the time the energy starts to settle. So if you should find yourself asking, like, what is going on? What is happening here? It's just the shifts. So the easiest thing to do is to just go with it. Don't resist the tide, go with the tide. Like, don't ever resist the flow of life. Any questions?
Are you an astrologist?
I do study planetary activity, yes. I think that in order to really understand and be able to connect with humans from your heart space, it's important to understand what's going on, because as above, so below. So if you understand what's going on above you, you can kind of better deal with the day-to-day situations that come about. You can better understand people. It's just my opinion, but I don't know. It works for me.
Well, I'm trying to study astrology myself. And you were talking to me about self-love. Did you want to share something about self-love?
Just it's important to know who you are, because when you're aware of your value and what you contribute and what your purpose is in this life on earth, you just don't, you don't take anything to heart. You just kind of, that everything is happening the way it's supposed to be happening. You're where you're supposed to be. Everything is going according to plan. You just need to stay centered. I think this time now is more important than ever to ground. If you're not familiar with grounding, take your shoes off, find clean land, and connect. Go by water. If you should find yourself in any sort of ruckus or just kind of like iffy energy, water reboots the brain. So sit by water, journal. But, find what works for you and just be open and receptive to change, because that's definitely where we're at. We're in a space now where we have to operate from our heart space, and we have to be open and receptive and honest and dealing with people, forthright. There's no way around it. So that's what I have. You're muted.
Okay. What are you an expert in?
I'm a life coach. I do tarot. I do natal charts, life purpose readings, career readings. I can help you build business credit, form LLCs, articles of acknowledgement. I own a nonprofit. I do a lot of things. I run a YouTube channel where I'm constantly uploading astrology takeouts and monthly spiritual messages for the zodiac signs. I believe that the blessing is in like being of service and helping others. So I just believe that you just share information with others, you connect with others, collaborate with others, and you'll get wherever you're trying to go. The mentality that we have of, there's not enough space for everyone, that's where I'm trying to, like, from my little bit of space that I have, like whatever I have, when I connect with people, I'm willing to share.
YouTube channel in the chat. And your website if you have one.
Kiana, so I just connected with her, and that's what I was talking to her about, to build a website. And I thought it was very nice that she works with holistic and spiritual practices. So she's familiar with what the treatment should look like for the website. So I'm connecting with her to have her build me one, because that was part of why I came to network and see if I could find people for that sort of thing.
Well, I will warn you about Kiana, though. She is so energetic, it's almost addicting. So
It's infectious. It's very infectious. Her energy, it carries, it's nice.
I agree.
What's your YouTube channel?
It is ASMR, Tahira, Tarot and Spirit. I was gonna get the link and put it in the chat.
Please do, because that was a lot for me to write down. I'm old. See the gray hair?
I can't see you.
When you type it in the chat, yeah, put that, perfect.
Beautiful. There we go.
Do you want to do any readings or any demonstrations with anybody, or do any kind of group reading, or pull someone from the audience?
If someone's open to a reading, I'm always open to giving or sharing my gifts.
There's always people that want readings. So we got raise of hand. Just hit your emoji and the reaction if you want to read. Okay, Mila is raising her hand.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
how are you? My name is Mila.
Hi, Mila. I can't see you.
No? Oh, wait. Now? Can you see me, Sherry?
we will get her. Okay.
No?
Here
Now?
you are. Yep.
Okay, I can see you. Okay. I need to grab my... Did you want career or love or just whatever comes out?
Okay. I had some readings earlier in general. So let's talk about love.
Let's talk about love. Okay. All right. So give me 1 second here.
I'm going to put in mute. If you ask me something, I will unmute it because there's people in my house. I don't want to interrupt. So I'm going to put in mute, okay?
Okay, no problem.
I will answer back to you if you want to ask me something.
Okay, let me get my deck for love.
Thank you.
How is your camera focusing like that?
My camera?
No, Mila's camera.
What happened? Like,
It was focusing. It was like moving in, zooming in.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it was cool.
Okay. It's clear, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute it.
So someone loves you. You're muted.
I know.
Someone loves you, and maybe you have some sort of engagement coming, maybe.
What?
That's what it says. Some sort of, so, okay, so let's see here. I feel like maybe could be on the outs. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a relative, a friend, a coworker, but someone maybe you had some sort of a separation with. Maybe you needed time to heal from whatever this was. And I feel like they want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you after some sort of maybe, like time apart. Maybe you feel like this person did something that kind of triggered you, or maybe you feel like there was a red flag, or that like just something was off in your gut with them. But I feel like they want to have some sort of heart-to-heart conversation with you because my life is not as it seems. So this is their message to you. My life is not together as it seems. So I feel like that was the red flags. Maybe you felt like something just wasn't quite right. But I feel like this person wants your forgiveness.
Okay. Okay. You're good.
I hope it resonates. I don't know.
You feeling that, my dear? Yeah.
I don't like to get any information. People like to give you birthdays and names and stuff. I just like to see if it, because that's really the only way we know is if you're like able to confirm it. So I like it to be completely organic.
That's the way I like to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's how I feel in the moment. The message that I'm getting,
Mm-hmm.
we intuitive, right? What I feel with the card helped me.
Mm-hmm.
What I feel.
Yeah, it's all what you feel. Yeah.
And then that the goosebumps from here goes out
Mm-hmm.
on the body. But thank you.
You're
You're very good. I like your energy.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Are you complete with her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Do you have your other deck there? That's not love?
Yeah, I do. I do like, it's like in the morning, I give myself a reading, but it's weird because we can't always read for ourselves. So it was nice to have someone actually read for me.
Mhm.
Did someone else want a different kind of reading? Not
I'd
love.
love for you to pull a card for me.
Okay. I'm being pulled to use this deck. So the Ace of Emotion and the Messenger of Thought. So a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know, will meet or are someone who loves to learn, share knowledge. This person is brilliant, truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. So, and you've got the Ace of Emotions. The cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. That's so fitting for today. Hey. Okay. And the Six of Thought, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed. And now you can see that your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. And Healer of Emotion, this is the time to follow your heart and feel the fulfillment of emotions. You may feel compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is kind, tenderhearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So I feel like you're traveling soon and you've got positive movement forward. So maybe you're going over the water. I don't know. I think you're traveling overseas somewhere for sure.
Going
you're-
to New York count?
Huh?
Just going to New York count?
No, but I guess it's traveling. But I feel like you're tempted to do something, but you're not sure how you feel about it. Like you're on the edge. You know, it might be a little bad, but it might be a little good. You don't know how you feel about it, but you're just kind of like, but you're patient and planning for it and keeping it to your chest. I don't think you're saying much about it, whatever it is. So that's what I have for you and your high honor.
High honor?
Meaning like you're highly regarded in the spiritual realm, like
Oh,
the Hierophant. It's like the Hierophant, but from a different deck.
that's a good ending. I'll have to listen to what you just said on the replay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is it possible to get a one card pull deck of your choice? Just see what comes up.
Sure. Deck of my choice. Oh, because you did give me my insight earlier. You were so kind.
Well, it was a privilege.
Well, it's not one card, it's several.
Okay.
Well, you do have wish fulfillment of wishes, a spiritual union, victory and success. Your patience, I feel like it's paying off, and some sort of material harvest because you're standing in your truth. I feel like you're a whistleblower. So you are alerting the people of the truth. And you are maybe like an emperor type energy because you've got authority. So I feel like you are very assertive.
Wish fulfillment. That's
That's what it
wow. If that means what I think it is, wow. Thank you.
And this is like the Two of Cups. So this is nice. This is some sort of partnership, business alliance, collab. It could be anything. We know that.
Okay,
This is another synchronicity. The twos have show.
has anybody else that's doing readings today had a lot of twos show up? Because that's been happening. I've done, I can't remember how many readings, but in at least 3 or 4 of them, the twos have showed up. That's amazing.
The two.
Thank you. The two. It's been pretty amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem. Thank you.
Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock.
Anybody else would like a reading with our friend here, Joan? Yeah.
I'll take it, but I have to lower the TV. Hold on. I was on psychic burnout. All right, hello.
Hi. I can't see you, but how are you? Did you want a regular? Oh, Joan,
Oh.
I've been trying to get a reading from you.
All day? Oh,
Yeah,
you know what it is?
I-
Let me take your information. What happened was when I sent to my client, my constant contact, I had a lot of them. And I even told some, you got to do it Sunday, not today. So let me get I'm old fashioned. All right. I'll honor if you want the reading, I will honor the price, but we'll do it another day. All right.
Okay.
All right. So what is your email?
It's Tahira, Tahira.
Beautiful name, Tahira. Okay.
At thealchemisthome.org.
Ooh, Alchemist. And it's probably in the chat, home.com. Do me a favor, also email me because I misspell you, Psychic Joan at Yahoo. Right there, Psychic Joan at Yahoo.
Okay.
Email me and we'll look at the time. Okay,
Okay.
give me whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Tahira. I'll look at that again. Oh, do you want to come back stage?
Org.
So, are you sad about someone from the past?
Yes.
6 of Cups. So maybe a childhood friend or someone from your past. Maybe you miss them or you have fond memories of them.
More like a roller coaster memories, and I want it resolved.
So I just feel like you're sad about something that you maybe had to move away from or take some sort of action towards related to your past, where maybe you had to research how to fix something related to like a partnership that really had you maybe stressed. Maybe they created a lot of conflict and maybe did something, they lied or they cheated, they did something that wasn't nice.
Yeah.
You had to take them to counsel or pray about it and really work, but I feel like it worked in your favor and you were finally gifted with something behind that nastiness. Good fortune.
Okay, it's still in the process, but you're very good.
So expect some sort of communication about this, maybe an email, a call, or a letter or something in the mail about it. I feel like it may look like it's not going in your favor, but ultimately it's gonna go in your favor.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, it's a hard one. Yeah. Wow. You know, I wanted to tell you that because we see you in the mirror, and we see this lovely mystic painting. It's like you're expressing yourself with not only with the infinite, connected to the infinite, and we see you as the infinite. I don't know, maybe you did plan the visual
I didn't.
with the mirror. You didn't?
I didn't.
Oh.
I read, this is where I read. I have a YouTube channel, so I read tarot, and this is my setup. So
But your setup is fantastic. It's very symbolic.
thank you. Because
I see it's infinite. You're the Cosmo.
nice. Okay, well, wonderful feedback.
Well, keep that setup because
I
it's
am.
so
I'll
intense.
like
It's
it.
infinity.
Okay, I'll keep it just like this.
And I loved your reading. It's exactly yes, you did you well done. And I can't talk about it now, but
Yeah.
it's you hit it on, and you had very compassionate words for it. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I will get in touch with you
Yeah.
and make sure that I can give you the reading. Okay.
Okay.
Dolly, did you want to get a question or a card? Miss Dolly and Miss Rika?
I would.
Yeah.
Right. Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. Did you want a regular reading, or did you want a love reading?
Just a regular reading.
Regular.
Tell me what I need to know or what I'm going to be doing or whatever comes through.
Okay. Oh yeah, because we did just have a slight situation, but you bulldozed through. So this will be interesting.
Mhm.
Oh, and Dolly wants one too.
No worries. I was just trying to get back to the mic and I was like, oh no, she's talking to me. And I'm hi. Hello.
I feel like you're overwhelmed. You have a lot going on. This is the 10 of Wands, so you're just like juggling a lot of balls, trying to keep them in the air. But I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you're doing a really good job, and you remain hopeful, because a new start is coming. Like there is something that's being gifted to you from the divine, and it's coming relatively quickly.
Ooh, good.
I feel like whatever cycle you've been in, it's been very transformative. Like you've went through a lot of, I'm hearing like 555, like tower, like,
Yeah.
you know, like a lot of like bring downs to rebuild something new. And you've just got the divine's blessings. I feel like you're a very loving person, and the connections that you hold with people are extremely solid. And, you know, even through chaos, you remain solid. I witnessed it. Like, this is literally the depiction of what I witnessed you do. Like, in the midst of a storm, you did not budge. You continued on your mission. And I feel like that's why the divine is gifting you.
Yay. I'll take it.
So I hope that helped you.
Yeah, it certainly is accurate, right?
Yeah, you've got a new start coming, the Fool, starting over.
Indeed. New starting over. Absolutely.
My alarm is going off. Hang on.
Solo or with the team?
Me?
What?
Yeah, is she gonna be starting over solo or with a bunch
Oh.
of people?
Um,
Oh, yeah, let's ask that.
I think you're going solo because it's the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I feel like
Ooh.
you're researching, like you're going to be in an energy of like gathering information and really like strategically planning, and really like when you execute, it's going to be seamless. I just seeing it be like a very seamless.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to scare you because I think in your mind, you're like probably thinking, because we always think the worst, like plan, expect the worst, but however
Yeah.
they say it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
that's where you're at. Like it's just what it is. But I feel like spirit's going to shock you because it's going to be extremely seamless. Like it'll be put in front of you.
Okay, just have faith.
Mhm.
God's got this. God's got this, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you.
And now Miss Dolly can have her reading. Well, is she still here?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't have my mic on. Hi. Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good.
Oh, good.
I'm just kind of here for it. I always tend to forget until the very end of the night that this is happening. So I popped in and I'm just here for whatever
Okay.
comes up, I guess.
Love, or you don't mind if it's love or if it's
It could be anything. Yeah, sure. I love love.
we all love love, right?
Right. I definitely wasn't expecting to be on camera. I was like, oh yeah, this is happening. Uh-oh. Okay, forget. But yeah, I was saying that I also thought that the mirror was sort of intentional
No.
somehow.
No, I just know
Really
I was
cool.
coming on here to talk to anyone. I've never been on this platform before today. So I literally just found this like whole community of people, and this is me like going with the ebb and flow of life, just rolling with the tides. So
It
I
usually
didn't
works out.
Yes, it does. I was just telling someone that, like, don't resist the tides. Just go with it, because if you resist the tide, you will drown. If you just let it go, you will be pushed back to shore. So just relax.
Right.
Chill out.
It's hard to do. It's easier said than done.
Is, but it takes a lot of practice, but you can get there. So I feel like you are needing to get clear, and decide exactly what it is that you want, or maybe you've already gotten clear because it's in the reversed. So the card says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. So I feel like maybe you're trying to manifest something. Maybe you're manifesting love. If you are manifesting love, a really good mantra is, I attract, I don't chase. I attract what belongs to me will simply come back. I accept the offer. Whenever you start to get like any sort of negative, anything that would combat whatever or conflict with whatever you're trying to manifest, because our thoughts do create our reality. So if you want love, be love, and like just love on yourself, just ooze love, and it literally, it comes.
I was gonna
Sounds
say, I think
cheesy. It sounds
no. I love cheesy. There's a reason why we say the same things over and over, is because they're true.
Mhm.
I think I'm trying to manifest love for myself.
Mhm.
That's
Oh,
actually
okay. So if you're trying to manifest what are
So
you
that's
doing?
perfect advice, even then.
It is, because what do you do on a day-to-day basis to show your self-love? People say self-care Sunday, self-care. No, self-care is every day. Like, if I don't care if you carve out 5 minutes of the day for yourself and you do something extremely special for yourself, it's important to do that. So think about what you're doing or implement something. I use with my clients start, stops, and continues. So something that you would like to start doing, something you would like to stop doing, and something you would like to continue doing.
That's so simple, right? It's so simple, but that's so
But
great.
it's useful. It's a very useful tool.
Yeah, it is. Cool.
So yeah, I just feel like you are worth everything. You're worth your weight in gold. I made a video about this, like explaining like how important it is not to put yourself on the clearance rack. As a woman, we are just conditioned to believe so many things about ourselves that is simply not true. But you're perfect just the way you are. So I love you. They love you. We all think you're amazing. So, connect with others. Don't isolate. Because I feel like you may isolate yourself. I don't need the cards. I use the cards just as like a distraction, but I
Yeah.
really
No,
yeah.
No, and you're kind of making. I think that reversal card, that card that was reversed, is more like specifically today. I'm questioning myself in all the decisions that I'm like, oh, because I've been this is what I'm doing. This is awesome. And today it's been like, ooh, am I sure about that? So it makes sense.
You're turning the corner. If
Yeah.
you're questioning, yeah, that means you're turning the corner on something. So keep going.
Thank you. I was not expecting a reading or anything. I appreciate you so much, really.
Thank you for
Thank
letting me read.
I want you to do a quick read for Kiana.
Okay.
Yes, Kiana.
Thank you.
We want to know which direction she's going, and she's on the right path. Yeah.
Question for would be: do you have a deck that's big enough to contain her personality?
That's quite a few decks. I was wondering if I was being pulled to pull from a different deck, and I think I will get a different deck.
Uh-oh, another deck. Special. Getting a special deck is just special.
She made me feel so welcome.
Extra. She's extra special.
I made you feel so welcome.
Yes.
Oh,
And I just seen the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. Mhm. So I feel like you like out of nowhere, like you just, it's almost like your personality, because I feel like your personality is like the tower. It's just like, damn, it's out there. It's infectious. It's just, you cannot be sad around you. Like, it's just, it's not possible to not smile when you come in contact with your energy. I feel like it's very loving. It's the Two of Cups. You've got the Two of Cups in the tower and the Hierophant. So are you getting engaged, or are you
apparently, because in every reading I receive, I'm getting married, but I don't even have a boyfriend.
I think that it's going to maybe come out of nowhere. That's why it's the tower, because it's the tower with the Two of Cups. So you're not going to see it coming. And usually love comes when we are not looking for it. It is when we're not looking. But I feel like it's some sort of spiritual union, where the two of you are like spiritually aligned. It could even be like a co-work. You could be like collaborating with someone. The Two of Cups can be an array of different things. You could meet someone and you guys just connect and become really good girlfriends, and like you just talk about everything and you're really tight, and it's the soulmate. Soulmates come in all forms. The Two of Cups for me is like a soulmate. You literally could have met someone and you guys are working and you work really well together and you just get each other to the point where it's like, I don't even feel like this is my friend. I feel like this is my sister, or I feel like this is my mother, you know, like my brother from another, whatever it is. Like it's just really a tight connection that you have that came out of nowhere. It could be have already happened where you've already like come in contact. For me, I almost feel like this is how your story came about, where you are, because I heard some of your story where you're saying like you were dieting and you lost weight and you did all these things, and it shocked a lot of people. And I don't feel like they expected you to arrive where you've arrived. And I don't think that they are prepared for where you're going either. I don't even think that you know where you're headed. And I cannot make it up. That's the Six of Wands. It's victory. I just don't think that you know where you're headed, the Knight of Swords. And it's moving quickly. So I just feel like your success, it's like it's the tower, like it's like where did you come from, and it's going, and as it excels, it's going, I just feel like it's going to scare you. It's like your energy, it's just up there and it's only going to keep going. That's what I get.
So
Is it crossing the border?
Is it crossing the border? It could be travel. The Six of Wands could be considered travel. I don't see that like glaring surrounding the cards, but Six of Wands could be travel. It could be recognition. It's definitely someone that's on stage in front of people, getting a lot of attention, public speaker. But it's like really loving what you do. Absolutely loving what you do and being revered by people, because the Hierophant is someone that's looked up to. There's people, well, in this deck it doesn't have it, but he's revered, he's looked up to, he's admired, he's inspirational to others, he's a lot of things. And I feel like you don't realize the amount of help that you're providing, or maybe you do, but you didn't think that it was going to go as fast as it's going, or it would grow as big as it's growing. I just feel like you didn't give yourself credit or think that you could get where you are, and you really don't have any idea of where you're headed, but it's really, really big.
So can I give feedback on this reading?
Sure.
So you're gonna die. Like everyone's about to like literally poop themselves, because every single reading, whether it's astrology, whether it's numerology, like every reading I get this year tells me that my soulmate's coming and I'm getting married this year. Like and I'm like, well, I don't even have a boyfriend, so it's literally gonna hit me out of nowhere, because like I don't even have a boyfriend. And then hilariously enough, all the cards that you pulled, the last person who, it was really interesting. I like was on Clubhouse. Someone like messaged me. I'm trying to get her plugged in here. She's a tarot reader. We got on the phone. She felt led to read for me. All the cards that you just pulled, she pulled for me as well. But she pulled a ton of cards. But all of the cards that you pulled, she pulled for me as well. So I'm like, it's just like confirmation. Even more so, what did you say? There was something that you said. I definitely feel like in alignment with everything that you said. I feel like for me, people like I feel like for a long time I've been afraid to speak out and speak up because I get feedback like, I was told in college, like, you need speech therapy to develop a more African American voice. And like, I get feedback like that was from the words of one of my professors. Like, I get feedback like you talk too wide, or you talk like a little girl, or your voice is annoying. And it's been really hard for me to like speak out and speak my truth and be myself. And I feel like I'm finally ready to just say, I'm about to get even more annoying, y'all. I'm about to get even louder, y'all. And I'm really excited about that part. I feel like you're right. Like, literally. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, I decided
her energy is so big. You just want to be like, ah!
So 2 weeks ago, okay, 2019, this is crazy. You're going to die. 2019, I'm going to hurry, Cherry, I'm hurrying. 2019, I received an intuitive message, and it was right when my gifts were just starting to hit. I didn't even understand them. I was on my way to the Moose Lodge, and I don't know if y'all know what that is, but I was like 28 years old and a member at the Moose Lodge with a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds because I'm an old soul. And I was on my way to the Moose Lodge to get me a tenderloin, and I got hit with emotions. Like, I'd never felt anything like this. It was like an emotional vision, and I just started screaming and crying, and I was like everyone's gonna die, global death. And of course COVID hit. And like but when I got that message, the message was, leave through the south. Leave. You need to leave. You're supposed to leave through the south. And after that, I had gotten into tarot, gotten my first deck. I was married at the time. I pulled a 5-card deck over our marriage. The Judgment card came up, and then spiritual union. A couple weeks later, the Monday before my husband left me, I pulled the Hermit, the Solitude card. Didn't realize it was about him. It's so interesting that you said a spiritual union is coming for me, because I've been thinking about the fact that after that judgment showed itself, I was supposed to have this spiritual union afterward. And so I was like, whoa. So the craziest thing is recently, I heard the guides be like, you need to go, like you need to leave right now, like not in 2 years, not after you move to Arizona. Like, we told you to leave through the south. Like, you need to go to Mexico, and you need to go now. So 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm just going to go. I'm going to figure it out. I got 2 weeks to figure out how much I got to get enough jobs in place to leave. And by gummit, literally 2 weeks to yesterday, I managed to get enough contracts in place for social media management that it's aligning. So now I'm like, whoa, like it's in alignment, and it just happens so fast. And like, it just seems like everything is happening like this.
That's the reading.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy?
No way.
You're muted, Cherry.
No
Right.
way.
Yeah. She's like, she can't believe how fast it's happening. It's like, it's blowing her away. She's not even sleeping, honestly.
And so
It's
you
just-
guys sat there straight face while I was saying, like, you're just not going to believe that how fast it's happening.
You just needed you to confirm it's really happening.
Yeah, like you don't know. As a reader, you can never really know, like, if when people tell you, okay, yeah, that's really, and I don't read for people that I know, because it just gets.
Yeah, it can get complicated.
No, seriously, a friend of mine, they went and fought someone because of a reading, and so I stopped doing readings. No more. No, never again.
Oh my gosh, that's a crazy story. Like, they threw hands over a tarot reading.
Seriously. I was like, no more. I'll never do that again.
Well, thank you for being here. I really hope that you'll come back and you'll plug in and you'll be a part of the Healers Network, like I told you. And you're right there in Florida, right, with Cherry. Yeah. And like, it's such a blessing that We're all here together, all here to do this together and to just lift each other up as light workers and in our missions. And I really thank you for that reading. And I just want to thank everybody who's here today, because today was amazing. Was today not amazing, you guys? Can we throw some hearts up for Sherry? Like, let's all throw a heart up for Sherry, because today was absolutely amazing. And I had a ton of fun in the booking room and the playroom, and it was amazing. So Sherry, I just want to give you your flowers, as we say on Clubhouse, give you your flowers and turn it back over to you.
You're so cute.